right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. It looks good. What a great day here. Nice and cool here in New York. I heard we're going to get hit with a big heat wave, though, in July, August, and September. So there's no better place than to be here because look what's going on with Ocean Biomedical. Oh, my God. What a beautiful run this morning. Stock started. Look at this beautiful run. If you came in, listen, if you woke up late and you came in late this morning, and you showed up around 8:30, which is kind of second part of program trading. Stock was 570. Look at this beautiful run. The stock, and it's still going. We're at 730. That is a $2 run. And let me tell you a couple of cool things about this thing. There are iceberg orders everywhere pushing the stock up beautifully. Now, they're just starting to come in right now, actually. Let me just show you what we're talking about. So here's that 8:30 run that we were talking about. Once this big seller got done around 8:30, you can see it right there. Look at this great run right here. Look at these iceberg orders that showed up here around 8:50. Once this person showed up around, and he's still out there, 687. Look, another one just showed up right there for 21,000. This is why we do this job, because it's all about following the money. And we're going to talk about some of the stocks that we traded yesterday, which, by the way, just to remind everybody, I'm going to post up this free live workshop for anyone that is watching on YouTube right now. Just take your phone and scan that QR code on the left. If you're watching on social media, we're going to be live here today. We're going to do two events. We're going to do one at 12 o'clock, and we're going to do one at 8 o'clock at night. Which we haven't done in a while. So for some people that work middle of the day, we're going to be doing an event later on tonight. So anyway, let's go and talk about what happened yesterday, because so far this morning obviously has been a very, very good morning when it comes to trading. But I like to always talk about what happened yesterday. So a couple of stocks that we traded that moved pretty well. Let me move back this to a 2-day chart right here. So VCIG was a very, very nice mover. It started a little late for us around 10:30. But this little bad boy went from $4 up to $11 a share. Big iceberg orders on it. Stock had plenty of time. You could have jumped in 30 minutes later. Stock was breaking higher highs. I mean, it was just a great, great run up. And you know what? If you got out somewhere around 950, did pretty well. That was a phenomenal middle of the day run. Space, another one. So this stock was probably the better stock of the morning runners up that we had. So this stock just started around 9:30, just been a little pop to about 480 to about 510. And then it kind of just worked its way up nice and slow. It was slow. It wasn't, but it did go up pretty nicely. It went up to almost up to $6, but it took till 12 o'clock to get there. But it was nice. It moved them nice and comfortably. Did a couple of shakes here, right around here, around 11:30, and finally broke out, made a nice little run, which was pretty cool. Mara, obviously, another big, big run up. Bitcoin's been doing pretty well. If you looked at the numbers, Mara was a nice little middle of the day run, good afternoon run. But let me tell you what the best run was. This stock right here. So I was on the phone with this guy, with John. He now just joined our team, here at Cyber Trade University. And I was talking to John. I had a call with him around, around 3 o'clock, I think it was. Yeah, it was around 3 o'clock. So I was talking to John. I said, John, look at the stock SPCE, because he's taking classes with a bunch of people in the industry. And you know what? He's, unfortunately, little dude's disabled, and he was very, very smart guy, very successful in his job, but he's very limited and he's still got to make money. And I said, look at this stock. I'll show you how we trade. So CXAI had a big, big run up. Now this was at 3 o'clock. And then all of a sudden you could see it ran from 1180 up to about 1222. And you're like, wow, that's pretty decent move, right? I says, we're not done yet. Look at these iceberg orders jumping in. And then sure enough, look what happened the last 30 minutes of the close. Stock went from $12.20 all the way to a whopping $14.20 in 30 minutes. That is why we do this job. That's why we love what we do. And, and that's why we trade. We trade do it. But that was a great, great mover. And even if you jumped in late, let me just show you right here. See, we had a nice little Fausto flag right here. Look at that run up right there, cyber traders, if you're in the cyber group room, because I know some of you here in the afternoon watching it. And this thing ran from $13, look, all the way to $14. It ran an extra dollar that last 15 minutes, and it was just awesome. So I personally thought that was probably one of the nicest trades out of them all. And John was so impressed. He says, Fausto, you don't have to convince me anymore. That one trade paid for the course itself. But anyway, listen, don't worry about it. We got plenty going on. And I'm going to go hop on over there back to Ocean. Okay. So OCEN, look at these big pushes. Stock is testing the highs right there, 750. Some of you remember this stock. We traded back in the beginning of the year, ran from $6 to 26. That'd be a hell of a move right now at these prices right here. If it could mimic what it did back in what is that, in February 23rd. But stocks on the watch list, iceberg orders pushing it all over the place. Very, very excited about OCEA. I'm just writing it on my piece of paper so I could put it on our watch list, and also I'll be broadcasting. But look how nice this stock is going up since we started. Since some of you have been here at 9 a.m. in the morning. We already saw it at 7. Look at that big run up there. And guess what? The market is not even opened. That's what makes it so beautiful. A couple other stocks I do want to point out right here too. That it's on our watch list. We have this AHI. Now the problem with this one, if you look at the movement of the stock, it already made it moved, but it's not going anywhere. All right. And there was a couple of iceberg orders that were right around this $1.60. They're still out there. You got 41,000, you got like 28,000. They're still out there, but it's kind of having this tough channel. Let me tell you, it's a very tradable stock. If you're a beginner trader, if you're just starting out, you just joined us, this is probably something up your alley. So we'll see how it trades, but don't underestimate this stock yet. A lot of you remember the stock. We traded this stock. It went from 60 cents in one day, ran to $3.20 just less than a month in the beginning of this month. So it was a great short squeeze, and she's on the move again. So you remember it. Go check your journals. See how you did on it when we traded it back a couple of weeks, about 2 weeks ago, because this stock also is the biggest percentage gainer on our watch list. Now, a couple of the stocks that I did find, hold on, let me write this one down too. It's the AHI. All right. So another one that I found here, there wasn't that much, okay, out there. There was this stock, ASTS. They already trade about almost 900,000 shares. Okay, so the problem with this one, remember what we teach you in our classes in phase 1, okay? You got the 3 T's, tradable, trend, and trap. The first T is that 50% of the people are going to blow up their accounts because they trade stocks that they should not have been in the first place. It's not tradable. The spread is pretty big on this one. I give it probably so far maybe category 3, which means you got to be, if you're a trader that average between 500 and 1,000 a day, then you might be able to consider trading this. Now, some of you be like, wait a minute, that sounds like a lot. Yeah, it is. And to make that, you have to be willing to lose that. So be very careful. Unless you're one of those traders that are in that level, then you might consider. But we do have those traders in the room, and we're going to put it on the watch list because I do like the iceberg orders on this stock. Another stock that I found here, did anything else pop up that showed up? Sometimes you get something that will come up in the rankings. Ooh, Tito's. Remember Tito's? We did pretty well with Tito's. Tito's a nice little stock right there. Manuel did pretty well. There he goes. Look at that. Manuel, one of our students out there, just did pretty well on that trading the AHI. I'm gonna post that up there. Way to go. Look at that. One of our students has been doing some coaching. He's one of our cyber group members, doing pretty well. Yeah, Ocean is just doing phenomenal. You know what I mean? We know that. Way to go, Grant. Look at that. Still going up, still pushing it. Love that. All right. What else do we have here? We had that one. We had this one. GRNQ. Did I put out there? GRNQ. Yeah, GRNQ had some good movement. It popped up. It came right back down. It's got what I like about this stock right here. You got a lot of iceberg orders hovering right around $2. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So right here, you got a lot of orders out here around $2, $2.10, everything right there. So it's holding here pretty strong. You know, once again, a little bit slower stock, maybe up your alley. Spreads a little bit big. Tier sizes are really 100 share tier sizes. Not as pretty as the other ones, but That one looks pretty good. On New York Stock Exchange, nothing really showed up there. 14%. Look at second biggest percentage gainer, 6%. Typical crappy New York Stock Exchange. Nothing really going on out there. So you got all these. Look at this Ocean. What a great look. We're another dollar. Up $1. Oh my God, that is awesome. You guys must killing it, having so much fun. By the way, Tesla, another stock. We've been talking about this for a while. Tesla since the beginning of June, 180. Look at this thing's up almost 100 points. Okay. So for some of you feel like you know, one of those, you want to trade an option, you want to be looking at that swing trade. We're doing well on that option too. All right. All right. Anything? Yeah, right. That's pretty funny too, Brian. Ocean and tuna, AHI, you know, they have anything in common, right? Pretty funny that you say that. So anyway, that pretty much does it. So we got, listen, it's not a big list, but we only need that one stock to make that money. Now, let me remind everybody here before we get ready for the market opens up. We got 2 open house events today. We have one at 12 p.m. Eastern, and we have one at 8 p.m. at night. Okay, so if you're watching Cyber Trading right now and you want to join us, just take your cell phone, skew that QR code up on the top left-hand corner, or you can click on the link and register for it. I will be in New York City tomorrow. I'm going to be live at NASDAQ. I'm going to be talking about NASDAQ Book Viewer. We'll post up the link to also. We're going to broadcast it live. It'll be live on Twitter. So I'm a regular guest at NASDAQ talking about how to shadow iceberg orders, big block orders. So I'm just talking about right now. So once again, feel free to come and visit me then. But in the meantime, we're here now. Market's going to be opening up in about 15 minutes. We already had a nice little runner right now. And if everybody there, once again, if you got a little bit of it, congratulations. If you didn't and you missed yesterday, don't worry about stock markets not going out of business. And last but not least, just to remind everybody, today also one of the most important things that we do at Cyber Trading University, we are starting phase 1 this today. So if you're a student at Cyber Trading and it's one of the most important foundations of being a successful trader, make sure you are registered for phase 1. And if you're not, just talk to your education advisor at Cyber Trading University. We'll show you how to get there. That will not be broadcasted on social media. You got to be registered at CTU. Listen, good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Look forward to seeing you at 12 o'clock. And for the rest of the traders in the Cyber Group room, we'll see you back when the market opens up in about 15 minutes, and we'll start commentating in there. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe. Congratulations if you did well on the Ocean.